Hello, and welcome to my basement and the freezer that was forgotten. Go pick up a beverage. Today is going to be an intense video. You know what else is intense? Camping. I feel like we've been here before, like a year ago, where I did a deep freezer organize, clean out, and meal plan. And guess what? We're here again because it's been a year and we need to see what has been lost in the depths of the freezer. Except this time, I am taking inventory. I picked up this cute little pad from Walmart. I have a pen, I have a bin to put things in, and we are going to get to the bottom of this. So we're gonna pull everything out, make an inventory of what is in here, and we will be eating out of the freezers. Like the main portion of the dinners will be from the freezers until hopefully we can get to the bottom. Defrost it, because I've heard you're supposed to like defrost these freezers. Start all over again with clearance food. It's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. Just come here. It's not full to the top, which is great news. There's a lot of clearance yes! Pizza crusts, proteins that we can get out of here. So let's start pulling everything out and writing everything down. Got everything out of the freezer, and shocker of shockers, I found spilled blueberries at the bottom of the freezer. So I think I'm gonna go get a rag, wipe everything out, and possibly get a snack before we dive into this stuff. Snack and rag, see you in a second. Blueberries now out of the bottom of the freezer. Oh, that's embarrassing. To say that I'm not a little overwhelmed would be an understatement. So I have my pen, my little notepad where I was kind of taking notes of what I pulled out as I was doing it, and then I realized that was taking too long. I'm gonna finish this up, but first, I am starving. What is it about all this food that makes me so hungry? So I'm gonna stop and eat a protein bar. It is going to be this cookie dough Built Bar, who are sponsoring today's video, so thank you so much to them. I have been eating Built Bar for the last several months, and the flavor, size, and texture of the bars are so consistent, promising an amazing Built Bar experience every time you take a bite. The texture is very soft. Some of my favorite flavors are the coconut, anything with chocolate, and the limited edition cookie bar was absolutely spectacular. So make sure that you follow them on their social media so you are alerted and notified when they have special releases so you don't miss those. They continue to be a guilt-free pleasure with a high protein, gluten-free, and low calorie nutrition profile, and I personally think they taste exactly like a candy bar. Use my link down below to save 20% off of your Built Bar order on their website. First link in the doobly-doo below. And if you love coconut, I would recommend the coconut chocolate one as your first go around, but hey, you pick whatever flavor works for you. Now let's get back to meal planning. This whole laundry basket is boneless, skinless chicken breast, steaks, and some clearance naan. The whole dang thing. I didn't realize I had quite that much, and these two big bags here are boneless, skinless chicken breast as well. Wow. We need to be eating some chicken up in here. I have those pizza crusts I picked up from Sam's Club. 4 more loaves of the Great Harvest bread that I got a little while ago, so I'm definitely gonna have to get these out. I get asked sometimes how to freeze these and how to thaw them. So basically, I take it and I put it in the freezer, just like this. And then when it comes time to thaw it, I take it out of the freezer and place it on the counter, like this. Got it? Okay, I can do it one more time. To thaw, out of the freezer, on the counter, walk away. Boom, there you go. It's really, really easy. I'll pull all of these out right now, I think. So they'll be out of here, and upstairs we'll make some French toast. We'll have some sandwiches, BLTs for dinner. It's a thing. It could work. Some ground chicken breast that I don't know what to do with. Ground chicken breast is not my favorite thing. I find it incredibly dry. We might have to jazz it up with tacos or sloppy joes or something like that with really strong flavors and things that we can add to it to make it a little moister. If you guys hate the word moist, give this video a thumbs up. Thanks so much. I think this whole bag is my mom's. This whole bag is meat that she got from the butcher that she brought with her, and I forgot it was down here. So this is gonna go to my mom's. So that's amazing. This whole bag is out because she was like, did you give me all my meat? And I was like, I'm pretty sure I did, Mom. In fact, I was wrong. I did not. Whole bag going to my mom's place. And then over here is I still have beef from when my brother butchered one of his cows. So we need to write down what these are, and we need to eat these. Heel roast. If you have a good recipe for a heel roast, let me know down below. Rib steak. I actually don't even know how to cook a rib steak, so off to Google we go. A rib steak is a beef steak sliced from the rib with the bone attached. The rib steak is considered a much more flavorful cut than other steaks. High marbling of fat. It almost looks like it's like a ribeye, which is amazing. Why haven't I not cooked these yet? Looks like a hard sear and then rest. Okay, great. I'm feeling steaks for dinner. I have 2 T-bones, which are not very many and they look really small. A round steak, which I'm pretty sure that's the tough cut. How do you guys like to cook a round steak? I have a sirloin, which is okay, and a tip roast. I love those. Here's my list of everything that was in my freezer. So now that I have a full inventory, I can sit down and make a meal plan of what is in here. I pulled the 4 loaves out of the freezer. They are here on the counter thawing. So this is a huge space savings tactic by using up what I have. So what in the heck am I going to do with these? I can make some breakfast casseroles, French toast. We can have sandwiches a little more often, and maybe even some more toast for breakfast. But when they are out and on the counter, I see them more easily and I'm more likely to use them a little quicker. And I put all of my mom's beef here in this little cooler. So these are frozen solid. We'll close this up and I will go take this over to her in an hour or so. 2 things. Number 1, after taking the bread and my mom's beef upstairs, I lost my pen. Of course I lost my pen. Why would I not keep my pen? I don't know. Number 2, there's no way I'm gonna go through this entire laundry basket of boneless, skinless chicken breast and steak anytime soon. So the plan is to take these 2 big packages, because it's the oldest chicken, upstairs and stick them in the fridge in the garage. That way they can thaw slowly and I can plan out a few meals over the next few days using chicken. The rest of it, I found this bin, a container if you will. I've heard they're designed to contain things. We will put a bunch of this chicken in here and then in the freezer. So the chicken is all in one spot. So I'm gonna do that right now. I'm actually a little worried that once the chicken's in here, I won't be able to lift it because it's gonna be heavy, but I like to live dangerously. Okay, and my other problem is that doesn't stay closed. So I'm gonna have to lift it, lift this, and then, okay, we got it. Lift with the legs, not with the back. Oh, it's not that bad. Okay, good. Not that bad. Yes. Until it comes time to actually put it in the freezer, and then I almost fall in the freezer. Okay. That whole bin is chicken. Wow. Is there a different angle I could do? Like this way? Nope. Alright, I was hoping I could fit 2 of those bins in there, but as it turns out, that's not gonna work. But I found another bin, and it's smaller. These are just like sitting in my mechanical room as extra bins. So what I'm here to tell you is don't throw away your bins. You never know when you might need to reorganize your freezer. I'm gonna put all of these steaks in here. This will be the steak container. I love it. I'm feeling so good right now. I'm trying to do this fairly quickly so nothing thaws out too much. I thought I was eating all this food a lot quicker than I was, or a lot quicker than I am, so that's eye-opening. Oh, that's not bad. That's it. I'll put these T-bones in here too. Okay, that is all the steaks. Not horrible. Please fit. Please fit. Okay. It looks like they're going on top of the chicken. The basket can go back in. I'm feeling like this chicken, like I said, is going to the fridge, and these Beyond Burgers that I got, these are coming upstairs right now. My kids have been really hungry after school lately, and there's only 4 patties in here, so what if I made them little burgers for after school snack today? That's what I'm gonna do. thawing for after school snack just on the counter. They should be thawed pretty quick, maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours. Shouldn't be too long. I decided to bring up the deluxe stir-fry veggies because I've been keeping the veggies up here. I know it doesn't look like there's veggies in there, but I promise. So we'll stick those there. If I want a quick, easy side, they're just already here. Chickens are in the outside refrigerator to thaw. I got these because they were on Ibotta. Do not recommend. These are gross. I don't know why, but ew, yuck. My ability to find random empty containers is shocking. It's a gift, really. And I found my pen. I took it upstairs and left it up there. Well, so that was dumb. As far as space goes in here, I have quite a bit because I took out all of those things and because I'm organizing it so nicely when they go back in. As far as the pizza crusts go, let's do that next. Yeah, I bought like 24 of these big pizza crusts from Sam's Club. I already have about 5 or 6 upstairs in the freezer, so they're easily accessible, and these are truly extra. I'm gonna try and stick them in here up on their side so they don't take up a ton of room and they don't get buried. So good luck to me. We got it. Okay, next is all of this beef. This container is fairly small for the amount of beef that I have here. I am liking all of the roasts that I'm seeing. I think I want to use those first, so I'm going to bring those upstairs first. And everything else, like the rib steaks, I'll try and stick in this container and stick back in here just so I have all the beef like in one spot. I could only fit half of that in here. It looks a little weird, but whatever. Almost everything is in here, and the only things I have left are this ground chicken, the naan bread, and the rest of the roasts. Wow, that's amazing. Let's put this naan bread and the ground chicken in the basket, take all the roasts upstairs, and make a meal plan for the next week. This is quite the difference. I can see everything, and there is so much room in here. Just the simple fact that I put the steaks, roasts, and chicken in these containers and kept them away from each other was a great move. And here's my basket with my clearance naans, and I even had a spot to put in my ice cream maker. Let's take up these roasts and come up with a game plan. The organization, purging, and documenting has occurred. So let's come up with meals for the next 7 days using the proteins that I found in there, because it's mostly proteins. I have all that chicken breast, so we need to do a whole heck of a lot of chicken. Tyler has been asking for chicken pot pie for a while. It's not something I make a ton, which is weird because it's one of my kids' favorites. I can do chicken fajitas really easily because I have bell peppers. I have some fajita packets in my pantry. I haven't made the Pioneer Woman's chicken Alfredo in a long time, and it's delicious. So that is on the menu as well. So I have 3 chicken dishes already, and I haven't even had to think very hard yet. Let's do a steak. No, I lied. Not a steak. We're gonna do a tip roast in the crock pot. That can help me use up a lot of veggies that I have because I can do mashed potatoes, I can do roasted veggies on the side, I can make a salad. Just basically pull everything out, cook it, and serve it as a veggie side to go with the roast. It's so easy. I have all that yummy bread, so I'm thinking BLTs or a panini of some kind. And that's another one that's really easy to use. A lot of vegetables, fruit, especially fruit as a side dish if you're gonna have sandwiches for dinner. It's so easy. My kids love it if I say, hey, we're having BLTs for dinner, and they go, yes. I did have the ground chicken breast and pizza crust. What if I did a taco inspired pizza with the ground chicken so I can get 2 out of there at once? We love tacos, we love taco flavored things, and we love pizza. It feels like a triple threat. It's a win-win-win. That is 6 dinners already, and I always try and incorporate a leftover night because I always have leftovers in the fridge. I know I'm not the only one. So sometimes I just like to pull everything out and say, hey, pick from here, eat whatever you want, and then I don't have to cook anything that night. And less food goes to waste. I don't know why I've never taken a full inventory of what's in my freezer before. It seems like such an easy organizational tool. But 2021 is the year that I am trying to be a little more organized than I used to be. This is going on my magnetic board next to my refrigerator because it has a magnet on the back so I can stick it right there. And as I finish things that are in the downstairs freezer, I can cross them off until we get to 0. If you want to see the meals that I am making from cleaning out my freezer, give me a subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss those. If you want to pick up some protein bars that taste like candy bars, check out Built Bar down below, first link in the description box, and use my code to save 20%. You're gonna love them. And I feel like it's time to get cooking. So I'll see you in the next video. I'm really hungry. I feel like I wanna cut into this loaf of bread like right now. Did you know the Great Harvest bread doesn't even have sugar? They season this, or season, what? They sweeten it with honey. I love to use honey in bread. I love the flavor of honey. I think it's so nice. I'm pretty sure I need to eat some of this bread today. It's really good, really, really good. Okay, bye for real.